Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA Cup. Brian Anderson here, alongside Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Allie LaForce joining us from the floor. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. The college trio outside. Brunson at 1 with Hart and Bridges on the wings. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And for the Bulls, Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Kevin Huerter. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. For both teams, this is the first game of their NBA Cup campaign. The goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, B.A., 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. So also keep in mind, point differential could be a key in advancing.
Look, when he's within range, Vooch is going at the rim, and he's going at it hard.
Back to Brunson. Nifty move. Nice jump shot.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's White. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And there's Huerter. That's good on the assist by Buzelis.
Well, you see, the ability to get the ball where it needs to go is what really stands out regarding Buzelis.
Now here's Robinson. Now it's Hart. This one for 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Outside Huerter. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. That shot, no good.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Brunson passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks so much. I spoke with the Bulls head coach for a bit. Coach talked about avoiding bumping Brunson on drives. He told me sometimes Jalen moves into defenders, and you can almost pull the chair if you remove yourself. Let him slip his momentum in a direction without allowing him to revert to shooting. We think it can make a difference. B.A., back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Here's Bridges. After the basket by Chicago. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Huerter can't hit. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Brunson passes to Hart, shoots over White. Here's Bridges. Launches it. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. Chicago leading by 3. A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Pass to Huerter. And here is Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Now here's Huerter. From deep, 6 to shoot, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Oh, there is no doubt when Huerter pulls up from beyond the arc. 0.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. OG Anunoby checked in for Robinson. And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. 4th, Kobe White.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Brunson with it. Giddey defends. Towns up top. Outside Hart. The 3. Anunoby. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Anunoby's nose for the offensive board gives him that edge. I mean, he wants that extra bucket.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's White. He's guarded by Bridges. White, good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Towns passes to Hart. He buries it from 3.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Vucevic with it. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing. It's Giddey on the wing. Here's the floater. And no good. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Brunson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Giddey passes to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And here's White. He's guarded by Bridges. Chicago passing it around. Vucevic, a screen on Brunson. From deep, Giddey can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now. For New York, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. And the basket by Bridges.
Good to see Bridges working the inside area. Makes the defense work much harder when he's doing that.
Here's White. And there's the drive. Basket counts. White's got his second bucket on the night.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Gotta attack when you have that chance.
Brunson passes to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Now here's Giddey. He's scoreless. Outside Herter. Vucevic, a screen on Anunoby. There's Herter with the 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Back to Hart. Tries the spin move. Scores off the spin. Hart's got 5.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Who's Ellis? That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Coaches love that kind of showing offensively, especially on the road.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
White for 3, hits the trifecta. White's got his 3rd basket of the night. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. A new lineup here for New York. New York has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Here's Yabusele. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's White. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. It's Herter on the wing. Another 3 for Chicago.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, there was a bit of uncertainty over the summer about whether the Bulls would stick with Billy Donovan or not. He also received some interest from the Knicks, but that was cleared up when the organization chose to extend him on a multi-year deal. It cements his role with the team as they continue to build. Guys, the Bulls have committed to Billy Donovan for the long haul.
He knows his stuff. Shams, thank you. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now here's Robinson. Clarkson outside. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
You see yourself on the screen? You should watch the best moves. Let's go. Oh, that's nice.
Chicago making some changes. Smith comes in for Buzelis, and Okoro is subbed in for Herter. Chicago has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. White looking it over. Pass to Giddey. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Vucevic. The Knicks pull it in.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And here's McBride. Left side, Robinson. The 3-ball. And the basket by Shamet. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Okoro gets it to go.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Smith outside. Pass to White. There's the triple. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
And so it's New York with it. Here's McBride. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Brian, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Too easy for Vucevic. He feasts from these interior spots.
And he banks in the layup. McBride's got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Giddey to the middle. Okoro outside. Lets it go from deep. And it's Giddey missing.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Yabusele outside. The 3. And the 3-pointer goes. Yabusele's got his second basket of the game. Giddey passes to Smith. Okoro outside. White on the wing. Corner shot. The shot no good. Good scoring in this one as we conclude the first quarter. Knicks out in front, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Knicks leading by 5. So on the floor for New York, Jalen Brunson is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Hart in at the power forward.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Pass to Smith. Here's Terry. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Brunson against Jones. And it's Brunson missing. Chicago has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. To the left wing. Jacks up a three. Terry's shot is good. Terry's got 5.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Jones against Brunson. And here's Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bulls trail by 6. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Lets it go from 11. Jones' shot is good.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
In their eyes, that's just taking care of business. They believe they're supposed to beat this team, but they'll have to see how the season series shakes out.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Brunson looks it over. Hart from long range. And again, New York with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Some solid defense from Williams. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Jones. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, New York. Here's Hart. Chicago grabs the miss. This game coming after the loss versus the Kings.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
Terry buries it from 3. Terry's got 11.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Ellis is checked in for Williams. Herder comes in for Okoro. And Giddey's subbed in for Terry. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Bridges is checked in. Now here's Brunson. Give him 8. And so the ball out of bounds. Herder touched it last. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. New York no good that time either. Bulls trail by 3. It's Giddey on the wing. Back to Jones. Pass to Buzelis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the elbow. No good, off the front rim.
Well, the defense was fortunate. That was a good look from mid-range. He just was trash.
To the paint. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Buzelis. Herder against Anunoby. Deflects the pass. Here's Buzelis. And it's all from three-point range. Brunson against Jones. Anunoby passes to Brunson. That one's down for Brunson.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Herder, a screen on Bridges. From deep, Giddey tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback. Smith's got his first points of the night.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
And as we start up the NBA Cup, let's explain to our viewers how the groups are formed.
Sure thing, B.A. First, you only play teams from your conference. The groups are drawn based off of last year's standings, so they try to keep it even in terms of quality of team.
Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago.
Into the lineup for Chicago, number 9.
Herder against Anunoby, and there's the screen. Bridges on the double. Clock at 6. A little mid-range shot is up, and it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. New York leading by 8. Inside. The big man, Cat.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. New York in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
So it's Chicago now, trailing by 10. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 5 assists tonight.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Bridges. A 14-point game for him in the win against Milwaukee.
That's his 2nd triple of the quarter and 3rd of the game. Keep building.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for Jones.
2nd team foul. Checking into the game for your Bulls, number 0, Kobe White.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. Stolen by Anunoby. And they're running. Here's Hart. The putback. Here's Towns. Cat runs the floor and finishes at the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
The kick out to White. 3-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist of the night.
You see right there, White can be a dangerous 3-point shooter.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. It's Bridges on the wing. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. The Bulls trail by 10. Giddey passes to White. Bridges on the double. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Giddey. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Giddey's gotten his first basket of the night.
Stop it. An incredible move to shake his man. Getting the defender on his heels, doing the rest with ease.
Now here's Anunoby. He had 25 points in his last game. Here's Bridges. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bridges has got his 2nd bucket on the night.
The mid-range isn't a total no-go for Bridges. He can get that dialed in.
Pass to White. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. You know, Richard, after some up-and-down seasons, Kobe White has really found his place on this team.
He is looking more and more self-assured than ever. You can see it in his scoring the most, but also every other aspect of his game. His team and the organization trust him.
So New York ends up going with a whole new group. That's good from White. The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Now here's Giddey. McBride covers. And that one's good. Giddey.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's McBride. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. It's stolen by Clarkson. Robinson with it. And it's Giddey picking him up. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got his 5th rebound in this one. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And one thing that's fun to watch, when Josh Giddey grabs a defensive rebound and goes coast to coast, RJ.
Yeah, that's when he is at his best. Ball is in his hand. Out in space, playing with speed.
That's good from White. Well, Grant, we could be in for a spooky game tonight as these two teams face off on Halloween.
I think I saw some costumes out in the crowd. And, you know, it does make this game feel extra special, B.A. It's always fun when you get to show off in a holiday game.
The shot's good. White's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Certain nights, White just blows up. This has been fun to watch because Kobe is on one.
Back to McBride. New York working the ball around now. Yabusele outside. The 3 is up. Knocks down the long J. Yabusele's got 11.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
New York leading by 8. It's stolen. Now here's White. Defense is right there. Herter from long range. Nails it from 3. 12 points for him.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Now here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
There's a minute 34 left in the first half. Pass to Vucevic. Now here's Herter. He's covered by Clarkson. White for 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
It's Shamet on the wing. He's guarded by White. Now here's Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Pure from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 7.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
It's Herter on the wing. Down low. Here's Giddey. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
McBride passes to Robinson. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Herter finds Giddey. 23 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Clarkson against Herter. Over Clarkson. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's McBride. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for the Knicks. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly.
77.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details, things working out so far for the New York Knicks. Their bench doesn't look like a bench at all. It looks like they have 2 starting units.
And that means no rest for the defense. They're out there huffing and puffing.
And now let's see what the NBA power rankings are starting to look like.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they were coming for that #1 spot, and they got it. Now the challenge will be staying there.
The Hunters have become the hunted, but can they stay hungry and continue this pace? Should be fun to watch.
Like I said, Ernie, it's getting better. It's getting better.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Coby White.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. New York leading by 7. Giddey is the 1 with White by his side at the 2. Buzelis out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Herder in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here's Brunson. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Coby White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. Guys?
Okay, Allie, good stuff. And here are the Knicks now. Chicago making their last shot.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Karl Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Pass to Buzelis. Herder from long range. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And it's Brunson missing. The Bulls trail by 4. Giddey's got space. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Pass to Hart from outside the arc. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Here's White. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Mikal Bridges. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a 1-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
When White is in rhythm, he is a good all-around scorer and can carry the offense in stretches.
Here's Brunson. He's got 15. Leading into the contact. Brunson with the finish inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind. I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Bulls trail by 9. Pass to Herder. The 3 is up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Giddey's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Stolen by Giddey. And here's the fast break. Looking to get it going. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And he got a good jump on the break, and Giddey finished it off nicely. That should juice him up.
Brunson finds. Whoa! Unreal!
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Vucevic. Now White fires the three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
It's good.
A major threat from the mid-range. You can't allow Bridges to get comfortable from there.
And here's White. Pure. That's basket number 9 on 12 tries.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 17. He can't hit that time. Giddey with a defensive effort.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
White. And there's another one for Chicago.
This is why you gotta D White up. Kobe can torch you with his jumper.
Brunson passes to Hart. Bucket again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And it's Buzelis that time on the assist from Giddey. Buzelis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you can see it. Buzelis is very comfortable operating in the mid-range.
Great finish inside by Brunson.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Vucevic. They double-team Vucevic, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Chicago passing it around. Picked by Vucevic. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And at 6'5", White can definitely get up and finish. He's got some sneaky athleticism.
Brunson against Giddey. Pass to Towns. Shot clock at 6. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Back to Giddey. Pass to Herder from behind the arc. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. We've talked about this before. Rhythm is so important to a jump shooter. Take Kevin Herder, for example, RJ.
Yeah, Kevin is a great example. His ability to be shifty, to create a few dribbles before launching, that's the key to his game, and not everyone has it.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible. Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible.
With a break here, let's see which teams racked up the assists during last year's campaign. 5th on the list, the Bulls.
They were patient, and they were also unselfish. And it helps to have guys who are willing to make the next pass.
And so here is Chicago. And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. 9-point game. Towns outside. Outside Anunoby. Lets the 3 fly. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Anunoby's got 6 in the quarter.
And that is the shot they want Anunoby to take, and he excels in the catch and shoot.
White against Bridges. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. White, good. White's got 32 points.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Shamet, he's checked in for Anunoby. Brunson finds Towns. For three, Bridges knocks down the triple. Bridges has got 9 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Herder, a screen on Brunson. Jones drives in. There's Herder with the three. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Bridges, right side. Hart from long range. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Herder to the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Hart, and Hart throws it down.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Bulls trail by 15. Outside White. Back to Jones. The open shot by Herder. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. To the middle. Here's Bridges. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bridges has got 7 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Hart can't hit. And for Chicago, they're shooting an excellent rate of 56% in the third quarter. Outside Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
They've been hitting consistently from mid-range all game. It's been a big part of their offensive production in this one.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's Hart. Give him 20. Sinks the tray. Bridges has got 10 points in just the second half.
This demonstrates how confident Bridges has become. Knows he has a green light to fire away.
Outside White. There's the three. They get it again. Buzelis.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Smith. Off target from three-point range.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And Hart throws it down.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Here's Jones. After the basket by New York. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson. Outside Hart. It's Shamet on the wing. Here's Brunson outside. That shot off.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Brunson with a double team. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Brunson. Now it's Hart, defended by Jones. Launches a three. Smith with the rebound. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Fires from deep. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game.
And the Bulls shooting 56% today. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Three-pointer, Buzelis sinks it from distance. Buzelis has got 9 points now in the second half. Here's Brunson. Jones grabs the board. Bulls trail by 17. Pass to Herter. 4-3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. White's got 36 points.
Opportunistic points from White, finding that rock off the miss.
Shot's good by Hart.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
The Bulls shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. Jones feels it out. Pass to Herter. Three-pointer, Buzelis. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And so it's New York, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
It's not going to be easy. We got to stay with it when it's not going well. We're all right. Come on, a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Keep battling.
And Billy Donovan recognizing it's a long game and his team can come back.
They absolutely can. But it starts with getting stops and their defense translating into great offense.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And so here is Chicago after the basket by New York on the other end. Jones, the pass to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
New York leading by 18. And Brunson, here we go. Pass to Towns. And the shot's good. Towns has got 19 points.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Here's Jones. Outside Giddey. Smith with a screen on Bridges. Shot clock at 5. Giddey banked it in off the glass. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Oh, showing off his moves. Giddey can be pretty sly with the ball.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
Now here's Jones. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Defensive foul, Jalen Brunson. Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Trey Jones. One shot.
That's good from Jones. And New York has possession. 22 was their biggest lead. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 7th assist here tonight.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Outside Giddey. Smith in the high post. Pass to Williams. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Now here's Okoro. Clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Back to Okoro. Three-pointer. And again, no good by Chicago. Knicks leading by 23. Brunson passes to Bridges. Hart goes back up. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 9 rebounds now. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago.
Now into the lineup for Chicago. Number 9, Nikola Vucevic.
Outside Giddey. Inside. Okoro uses the glass to finish the layup.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
The Knicks have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Towns up top. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Giddey missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And Hart throws it down.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now Okoro. Pass to Vucevic. Giddey against Bridges. And it's Giddey missing.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Outside Hart. Outside Brunson. From the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Brunson's got 12 points here in the second half.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Outside Jones. Pass to Smith. Here's Vucevic, covered by Towns. 11 feet out. The Knicks with the rebound. Hart's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Yeah, heads-up play by Giddey, finding that rebound.
Brunson with it, guarded by Smith. Outside Anunoby. And again, New York with the triple.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For 3, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
In the second half, we've seen him refocus his shooting. Much fewer wasted possessions.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Hart can't hit. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Okoro. It's Giddey on the wing. Chicago passing it around. A nice shot by Smith.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Kicks it out to Anunoby. From downtown, basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 8 assists in the game. Bridges against Giddey. Soft touch off the glass.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Smooth sailing for New York. Hart inside. He's against Smith. Hart can't hit.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Jones misses. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Giddey. The Knicks making their last shot. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Jones after New York picked up the 3 with their last shot. The Bulls with another miss. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Giddey scanning the floor. Here he goes. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Giddey's got 10 points here in the second half.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Brunson passes to Hart. Towns for 3. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Brunson, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Who's Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Herder comes in for Okoro. Shamet, he's checked in for New York.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Jones, the pass to Herder. And here's Giddey. Brunson defending. Outside Giddey. Here's Vucevic. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 9 rebounds now. The kick out to Brunson. Takes the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jones with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Giddey. Let's go with a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring. And I have no clue how he got that one to fall, pulling some magic in the midair and torturing the defense in the process.
Here's Brunson. Chicago with a rebound.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Josh Hart.
Incredible game for him. He had endless energy. No doubt, best player on the floor tonight.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Anunoby for 3. Counted from distance. Anunoby's got 30 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And there's a defensive 3-second call.
At the line for 1, Trey Jones.
And so he hits the technical free throw. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Giddey. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. And here's New York now. Shamet passes to Hart. That one falls. And that's now 33 points for Josh Hart.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first win under your belt is huge. They still have 3 games left, but they're in a great position going forward.
And that'll do it, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Josh Hart.
New York City, the destination for the Bulls. A big man who can also stretch the floor, Nikola Vucevic, will be looming down low as they prepare to do battle inside the Mecca. Bulls, Knicks, coming right up after this. Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. He'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Herter in at the 3. And for the Knicks, and the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Landry Shamet, and it's Towns in at the center. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations. You can see the work Jalen Brunson has put into his game. Boy, the three-point stroke has really come a long way.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Pass to Herter. Outside, White. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Bridges drives in. Good on the bucket.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Now, Vucevic. Pass to Herter. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Bridges misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
White the pass to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. And it's Vucevic in the corner. That 3 off the mark.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Hands it from downtown. Bridges has got 5 points so far.
I'll tell you, clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Herter.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Bridges. 17 points in his last outing. Good on the triple.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
Pass to Buzelis. Giddey sets the pick for Buzelis. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. in a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, G.A., there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their two best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link, has some truth to it.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Herder passes to Vucevic. Shoots over Towns. Vucevic with the bucket.
You have to admire the confidence of Nikola Vucevic. This close, he's focused on putting 2 on the board.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And New York making a change. Anunoby's checked in. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Bulls third.
Well, they made a huge commitment to rebounding last year, and it showed in the numbers. They were spectacular.
Here's Brunson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Out left to the wing. Towns against Vucevic. That one drops for him.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
Out to Bridges. Here's Hart. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hart's got 6.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Herder. 5 points in the game. Giddey, no good. On the wing, Bridges. Shoots over White. It's stolen by White. Here's Giddey. And that one is hammered home.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
Here's Brunson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Josh Giddey. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now, here's Vucevic. Last game out, he had 14. Vucevic is screen on Bridges. White, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple. Johnson with it. In the game against Chicago, very impressive.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. A 12-point game. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Brunson. Bridges misses.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Herder finds Giddey. Now here's Vucevic. And here's Herder. His last outing, he had 18 points. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Brunson. Great showing for him last season. And he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And back to his points per game average last year, he literally propped up the team's offense whenever they needed it.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense. Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Now here's Vucevic. Giddey kicks to White. Back to Giddey. Fires from deep. Cranes the 3-pointer. Giddey's got his second basket of the night.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bridges against White from the arc. And Mikal Bridges with the 3. Bridges got 8.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Here's White. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Mikal Bridges picks one up. An efficient score. Kobe White effective with or great without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
The first one falls. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Thanks. Well, it took a while this summer, but the Bulls were finally able to get an extension done with their bright young point guard, Josh Giddey. In a buyer's market, they could afford to bargain for a team-friendly deal. And after some overreaches in the past, their disciplined approach stands out.
A good strategy. Thank you, Shams. Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's McBride. Giddey defending. And there it is for him.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Vucevic over Robinson. And it's Vucevic missing. Here's McBride. He's defended by Herter. And that one's good. Shemet.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Shot to stop the run. And it's Giddey laying it in. Giddey's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Knicks leading by 12. Now McBride. Shemet. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. So for the Bulls, Smith comes in for Buzella. And it's Okoro in for Kevin Herter. Smith kicks to Okoro. The 3. And there is White. And that's good on the assist from Okoro.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Out to Clarkson. Pass to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Here's Giddey. His last outing, 16 points for him. Stolen away. Abusele against Smith. Out to Clarkson. There's the triple. And again, New York with the triple.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
What an incredible athlete this guy is. Okoro rises up and finishes with force.
Here's McBride. The Bulls getting their last shot to go.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
To the inside. Here's Okoro, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That's what you call a whatever it takes mindset. Okoro finds his way to contribute night in and night out.
And McBride gets it to go. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. Giddey kicks to Vucevic. Now here's Okoro. His last outing, he had 8 points. Clock at 6. Bounce pass from Vucevic. And it's White missing.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Clarkson passes to Robinson. Shoots over Vucevic, and the Knicks good for 2.
Well, easy to see why Mitchell Robinson's shooting percentage is so high. He is so smart and judicious with the shots he takes.
Now here's White. Last game out, 36 points for him. No one near Smith as he lets it go. It's rebounded by New York. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Boy, despite his efficiency, they just can't get over the hump.
McBride passes to Shamet. In the corner, it's Clarkson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Knicks out front, leading by 17. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Terry is out there with Trey Jones. And it's Smith in at the 5, roaming the paint. Jones in the post. Brunson covering. And Terry up top. Shamet with the steal. Here's Hart. An easy 2 points on the layup. Hart's got 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Jones kicks to Terry. Smith sets the pick for Terry. Misses the 3. New York leading by 19. Hart inside, working on Williams. Hart, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Chicago. They host the 76ers after this game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Nice shot by Terry.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brunson, no good.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Smith for 3, and the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Jones against Brunson. Here's Anunoby. Buries the long-range jumper. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Bulls trail by 16.
Knicks lead 62-46.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And then Smith with the dunk.
Jalen Smith taking flight. Get up, young fella.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Bridges is checked in for Landry Shamet. Chicago also making some changes. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. Kevin Huerter comes in for Isaac Okoro. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Terry. Brunson outside. Drills it from outside. Brunson's got 14.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Here's Smith, pass to Herter. Offline with his three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injury.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grape.
The Knicks leading by 19 points. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Brunson. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
I love his shot selection he made. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Herter kicks to Giddey. Over Bridges. Giddey, no good.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Anunoby outside to the wing right side. Lets it fly from 18. Rebound by Smith. Bulls trail by 21. Outside, Jones. Screen by Smith to stop the run. Jones, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Out to Brunson. In transition, here come the Bulls. Rips down the breakaway slam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. In third, the Knicks.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively. And boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Vucevic check in for Chicago. The Knicks leading by 19. Out to Brunson. Bridges for three. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists tonight. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And here we have an opportunity to check out Anthony Towns. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 24 points per, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Giddey the pass to Herter. Here's the 3.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Kevin, back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Boy, it's in his head right now. I mean, there is nothing working for this man.
Here's Bridges, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead, he continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game. To Bulls have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Herter. And Chicago shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Jones for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's Vucevic, and Bridges with the block.
That activity on the defensive end paying off for Bridges right there.
And new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Yabusele comes in for Josh Hart. Clarkson, he's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And Chicago also making a switch. White, he's checked in for Jones.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
McBride passes to Robinson. Bridges for 3. Bridges missing again.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Buzelis. From outside, off the mark. New York's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Clarkson finds McBride. New York, no good that time either. A challenging stretch here for Chicago. Now Herter for 3. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Boy, this guy doing his job, spacing the floor. He had 2 triples in the first, and he just gets his 3rd to go.
Pass to Yabusele. Here's Clarkson. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Clarkson's got 9.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever. If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Pass to Vucevic. Takes a 3. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 23. Bridges with it. And it's Buzelis picking him up. Bridges shot. Good.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside. Nicely done.
Now Herter. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Greg, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia. With great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Landry Shamet's checked in for the Knicks. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. Pass to Herter. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Herter's got 19 points.
That's his 5th 3-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
And McBride gets it to go.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Now, Buzelis. Vucevic is screen on Clarkson. Herter. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Chicago shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good. Herder.
2 shots.
And Herder drops them both. New York leading by 21. Pass to Shamet. This one for 3. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Clarkson. A second chance effort, and the bucket is good from Yabusele down low.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside, White. Pick by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. And he recovers it. And it's Giddey in the corner. They grab their own miss, and the shot goes in. Vucevic has got 11 points.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Clarkson kicks to Shamet. Another 3 for New York.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
The tray, and White the bucket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got his 6th assist on the night. McBride passes to Clarkson. And again, New York with the triple.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Here's Vucevic. And so it's New York going along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. The Thunder will be playing at Paycom Center as they go up against the Pelicans. That's a 3:30 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for the Knicks.
It's one-sided on the scoreboard. Also in the rebounding column. They're hammering on these guys. This is how you blow a team out.
Yep, secure those boards, good things happen. Scientifically proven.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Giddey. We've got Bridges. OG Anunoby is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. And it's White missing. The Knicks shooting has been out of this world. 74% from the field. And Anunoby slams it in.
Oh, give it to him at the rim, OG Anunoby. That's power, athleticism, beautifully done.
Buzelis' shot is good.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Down low, here's Vucevic. Towns with the defensive effort. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got his second bucket tonight.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
Giddey surveying the D. Herter, no good.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Brunson kicks to Bridges. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's just Josh Hart getting to his spot, being shot ready. Nicely done.
74.
Now Buzelis in the corner. Herter with it. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Oh, he is red hot right now. Defense has got to lock in.
Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Giddey goes in, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 13 with that last one. It's stolen by Buzelis. White with it. Bridges covering. Doubled by Hart from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
176.
Here's White. 13 points in the game. And stolen by Hart. The 10-footer. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Bulls have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements here. For New York, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up. So it'll be Josh Hart shooting. It's going to go on Buzelis. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Now, the intensity, the toughness, the absolute ability to play bigger than your size, that is Josh Hart.
Here's Giddey. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
Here's Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by Giddey. And it's 13 points for Vucevic. Here's Brunson, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
It has proven very hard to guard Jalen Brunson without fouling, especially if he's aggressive to score it.
2 shots.
And both free throws good for Brunson. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Herter with it. 23 points in the game. And here is Giddey. A 3-pointer, no good. Here's New York. They're on a 15-6 run. The kick out to Towns. New York, no good that time either.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Herter, no good. Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. From outside the arc, Hart, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Giddey, 13 points in the game. In the corner, Herter with it. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, buries it from 3-point range. Herder's got 5 points now this quarter.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Brunson the pass to Towns. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Karl Anthony Towns, such a great jump shooter. Doesn't take him any time to get set up.
Bulls moving the ball around. And it's White missing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy, slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Here's Vucevic. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got his 9th assist in the game now. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Bridges for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Bridges got 22.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Outside, White. Pass to Herder. Picked by Vucevic. Herder passes to Giddey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
To the middle. Here's Towns. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
On the wing, Giddey. Brunson covering. Pass to White. Deflects the pass. Anunoby sends it back.
Oh, man. Ochi Anunoby's versatility on the defensive end, so impressive.
Brunson outside. The three-pointer's off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And the Bulls with another miss. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 12 points in just the second half. Out to White, and they get it. Bridges with the board.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point. Boy, picking up where he left off, his second from distance this half, 5 overall.
Giddey, no one around him. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Brunson. Nice defense from Giddey. Well, the Bulls shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Hart the pass to Towns. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, Herder with it. Launches it. And it's Vucevic missing.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Anunoby finds Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Out to Brunson. Another 3 for New York.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. In the corner, Herder with it. Here's White. And again, Chicago. No good. Vucevic against Towns. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. For the 3. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. And that's 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Giddey kicks to White. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you guys.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. Anunoby, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Giddey against Brunson. Fires for three. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Bridges. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Bridges has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And so it's the New York Knicks with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Jones is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Smith in at the center position. Okoro passes to Jones. Back to Okoro. It's rebounded by New York. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Inside, here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Williams has a screen for Jones. Outside Williams, the three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Hart. Finished off the break. Hart's got 20 points.
Well, what a run here offensively by Josh Hart. This guy just keeping the pressure on with his ability to put the ball in the basket.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
Giddey with it, Hart covering. Jones, that's for two. The Bulls with another miss.
Boy, tough break there. Defense leaves him wide open. He can't get the mid-range to go. Ouch.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones looking for an opening. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Giddey, no good. For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bridges for three. Rebound by Smith. Chicago has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jones. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
Hart, that's good.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
Pass to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Brunson finds Bridges. In the corner, it's Robinson. And Jones over to help. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Violation. It'll be a jump ball.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Bridges has got 13 points here in the second half alone. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Giddey to the paint. It's tipped and stolen by Hart. And a fast break now for New York. Here's Anunoby. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Brunson, good. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Just 3 to shoot. And another miss by Chicago.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Connects from 3-point range.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the 3-point arc has been... been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Vucevic against Robinson. It's Giddey with the drive. A good look from Vucevic, and just miss after miss right now. New York's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Robinson, that's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Vucevic. Wide open look. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound in this one. Runs in the pass to Robinson. Bridges outside. And again, New York with the triple.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
Doubled by Bridges. Here's Vucevic. Another miss by Vucevic.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
The kick out to Anunoby. Brunson outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Bulls shooting 38% from the field, a pretty weak showing for them. Stolen by Brunson. Drops in the breakaway layup. Brunson's got 31.
Yeah, that's Jalen Brunson getting out with some speed and as good as anyone on the floor scoring the basketball.
Pass to Vucevic. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Clarkson, he's checked in for the Knicks.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Now here's Giddey. Pass to Herter. Anunoby comes with the double team. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. White against Clarkson. Robinson kicks to Brunson. No good on the 3. And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Down low, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Here's Brunson. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddey's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Got that one up quick.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Brunson with it, and it's Buzelis picking him up. Brunson, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
Herter kicks to Giddey. Vucevic a screen on Brunson. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. That shot off. Some solid defense from Robinson. And it's hard penetrating. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And Chicago shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Here's Vucevic. And that one drops. And that's now 20 points for Vucevic. Clarkson against White. Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
Oh, boy. 7 foot and athletic. That is spectacular by Mitchell Robinson.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Crosses over, and White slams it in.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. The kick out to Anunoby. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Giddey the pass to White. Inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Tonight you see why Vucevic was an all-star, gifted scorer, can carry an offense. This guy's got the whole package offensively.
Here's Anunoby, and Anunoby slams it in.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Herter passes to Giddey. White down low. He's covered by Clarkson. No one near Herter as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Brunson goes in. Nice defense from Giddey.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest. I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Here's White. And the three off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's Brunson outside. Drills the three-pointer. Brunson's got 39.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Herter, no good.
Boy, not looking sharp at all here in the second half, but it hasn't deterred him one bit.
That one goes. Count it. Brunson's got 41.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.